Startup sales. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to sell without feeling like a schemy salesperson. You know, maybe you've got a key employee you need to bring on your team, or you've got a meeting with the bank and you're trying to convince them to lend you some money so you can continue to grow your business, or you're trying to get a partner to integrate with you to really take things to the next level. Regardless of what you're doing, even if you don't want to sell as a founder, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you're going to need to learn it. You know, I started off in business as a tech guy. I was like an introverted geek. I was writing code. I didn't want to talk to people, but I realized really quickly, if you want to grow your business, if you want to get bigger customers, you want to get really key employees, you need to learn how to communicate. So that's what I did. I went to the bookstore and I spent $200 on the best books. Now, I didn't even want to read the books. I bought audiobooks. And here's what I did. Every day for like almost a year, I would work on my business during the day, and every night I would drive an hour extra commute. And essentially, I guess I would pollute the earth by driving when I didn't need to, but I was listening to these audiobooks, and I read, honestly, dozens of them. And I started to see patterns and approaches and ideas that were kind of consistent amongst all these top sales authors. So what I want to share with you guys today is the three big areas that I felt like, you know what, if you did nothing else other than do these three steps, you're going to rock it from a sales point of view. So the first one is to qualify your customers. So many times I've been building companies and I just think everybody's a potential customer. I don't know if you've ever made this mistake of just being like, you know, everybody in the world. It's like, how big's your market? 6 billion people. It's like 6 billion people is not your ideal customer. So right off the bat, you want to qualify them. Sometimes you want to do that by just asking them if they have a budget to spend on your solution. Ask them if it's an initiative this year to actually fix the problem that you solve in your company. Or maybe it's just try to figure out if they are even the right person to be talking with that's going to make that decision. That's step one, qualifying your customer. So if you do that, you're going to reduce a lot of time wasted talking to people that weren't even able or even had the need to make the decision to buy. The second one is to identify their needs. And I do this using questions. I think the most powerful thing you can do is actually sell through questions. So, you know, identifying their needs is really trying to say, okay, I need them to feel the pain that they would have for not having my solution. And that's really how it works. It's like, here's a solution that's going to solve your problem. If you don't feel that there's a pain, then you're not going to appreciate the solution. So step one might be asking them, like, you know, how many customers did you grow last week? Are you on target? What's the current profit for your business? Or whatever it is, you want to just ask questions to get them thinking about, like, man, I really should be a lot further than I am. Or, you know what, I really need a better way to manage people. Or maybe you have an HR recruiting process. It's like, wow, we really need to grow our team to take advantage of the opportunity in the market. Whatever it is, you ask questions to help them identify their needs. They feel those feelings. And if you do that right, it cues you up for step 3, which is present your solution. And this is my favorite part, because one of the things I believe about sales and what I learned listening to those dozen audiobooks is sales is enthusiasm transferred. If you love your product, if you're passionate about what you're doing, if you believe you have the best solution out there, then you do those other parts right, you know, qualify them, identify their needs, and then when you start presenting your solution, it's going to be a no-brainer. They're going to at least make a decision to move forward, maybe into a trial, whatever it is. Now, this transfers also online. You can take all these concepts and actually use your website to walk through the same strategy online, but I'm really talking about in-person, H to H, human to human sales, because again, it doesn't matter what you're trying to do. You might have the most amazing SaaS product, you know, that people just sign up, low touch, no sales process. But if you're trying to build a huge business, you're going to eventually need capital, you're going to need people, you're going to need partners to really get more distribution. So those are the 3 steps. You know, qualify the customer. 2 is identify their needs. And 3 is present your solution. If you know somebody that needs to watch this video, feel free to share it with them. I'd invite you to subscribe to my channel. And as per usual, I want to challenge you to live a bigger life and a bigger business, and I'll see you next Monday.